The ball's tipped by Emily Brooks, but then Quillen tried to catch it, loses control. It goes back to Union. Union bringing the ball down the court. Jalen Webb looking to drive, and the ball gets swatted up into the second row of seats. And Jeremy Housewright's having to go chase it down. It's going to stay with Union. Up there it was behind the water bottle, or behind the water bucket. So Emily Brooks now set to inbound it for Union. She gets it to Lips. Lips gives it back to her. She brings it around to the right-hand side to Jada Smith. They swing it back over to Slagle. Slagle drives the lane, puts shot up, completely misses the rim, but rebounded by Lips. They swing it back around to Smith. Smith pulls again for three, no good. And Lips tries to bring this rebound down. Fortunately for Gay City, she can't quite control it. It goes out of bounds. So really quickly, true to form, Wise was right on top of it. Defensive stats, I've got, Sarah Thompson with 5, Riley Housewright with 2 rebounds, Kaylee Dunn with 1, Lexi Irvin with 1, Braylon Steele with 2, which gives Gay City 12 total rebounds in that quarter compared to 8 for Union. And while I'm rambling about that, Gay City brings the ball down the court, and we're going to have a foul on the play. They're going to call a reach-in on let's see, they're not putting anything up now. Union fans are incensed, as is Union's coach. So it looks like that's going to go on number 4, I believe. They held up 5 fingers, but then they said number 4. So take your pick. It's either on Jalen Webb or Hannah Mullins. I'm not sure. We can check that at halftime when we get our updated score, because the official held up his 5 fingers, but they put 4 up on the board. So, again, take your pick. Long story short, ball goes out of bounds during all of that while Union's coach is still fussing, and they're going to say his last touch by Gay City. That may have been a little attempt at a makeup there. So, Brooke Bailey now with the ball. She kicks it into Heather Lips. Lips getting lots of pressure from Gerald. Union leading 9-7 with 6:05 to go. Gerald steals the ball away and a late whistle. Gay City fans do not like what they're seeing. They're going to give Gerald her first foul of the game.
Chris, do we have anybody in foul trouble right now?
No, just Mullins has 1 and Gerald has 1. And Emily Brooks has the ball. She's at the volleyball line. Kicks it back over to Hannah Lips. Feeds it inside to Smith. Smith looks to drive. Shot goes up. They're going to call her with the travel. The basket was good, but she kind of led with her forearm and drug her back foot as she went up. So, still 9-7 Union leads. And Thompson has the ball, walking it down the court for Gay City. Gay City trying to get some screens established. Throws the ball down in the corner to Mullins. Mullins pulls up for 3. It's no good again. Rebounded by Jada Smith. Lips gets the ball back across the line. Gerald tries to steal it away. Lips keeps control. Pass the ball back over to Emily Brooks. Brooks feeds it inside to Smith. That same play they've run, but this time they kick it back out to Brooks. Shots up for 3. No good. Scrum on the floor. Thompson and Lips were both fighting for it. Goes out of bounds. They say it was touched last by Lips.
I was going to get my second jump ball of the night.
Nope, almost. They were both down on the floor. The ball rolled out of bounds. Neither one could grab it. So Dunn inbounds it to Mullins. Mullins feeds it to Gerald. Gerald's being trapped. Throws it back to Dunn. Got to get it across the court. Gets it finally down to Housewright. Housewright looks to go up. She misses her shot, but rebounded by Gerald. Gerald kicks it back out to Mullins. Mullins over to Dunn. Gay City's just ice cold right now. Mullins with the ball, top of the key, feeds it inside to Housewright. Housewright goes up. Shot is blocked by Abby Slagle. Goes out of bounds. Still Gay City ball under their own basket.
Chris, on the stats they gave you, does it give the field goal percentage for the first quarter?
30%.
Wow.
30% field goals. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Union. My bad. 20%. 20% on field goals, 16% on three-pointers.
Wow. Ooh.
You had to ask.
Mm-hmm.
So in the meantime, Gay City is fouled during all of that. Abby Slagle picked up a foul. Sam Gerald's on the line, and she misses her first free throw. So it's still 9-7. Union leads. 4:42 to go in the half. Gerald's second shot is up, and it rolls in and out. No good. Rebounded by Slagle for Union, and here come the Bears. Webb now has the ball across the timeline, feeds it to Emily Brooks. Brooks looks to drive inside. Her shot goes up. It's no good. She gets her own rebound, and there's going to be a foul on the play. It's either going to be Gerald or Housewright. They both hit her. And they're going to get Gerald. That's going to be her second foul of the game. Third foul overall for Gay City.
And I don't know if people realize Union has scored 3 points in the second quarter. Gate City has yet to score at all.
Yeah, it's kind of been a rough quarter. And Slagle's first free throw is up, and it was no good. And second shot's up, second shot's good. So it's now 10-7. Union leads, and 4:29 to go with some substitutions coming in for Union. They get the ball to Thompson. Thompson back to Dunn. Back to Thompson. Thompson gets across to Dunn. Ball's tipped out of bounds right in front of us by Jada Smith. That was one of those rainbow arcs that we don't like to see from Gay City. Dunn gets the ball back into the backcourt to Thompson on the inbound. 4:15 to go. Thompson with the ball. She looks to drive inside. She pulls up for the layup. It's no good. Rebounded by Heather Lips. Lips with the ball. Passes it over to Smith across the timeline. Kicks it back over to Jalen Webb. Webb back to Lips. Lips pulls for three. Top of the key. It's good. So it's 13-7 now. Union leads. And we've got a timeout on the court. It's going to be another 30 seconds. Joe, Gay City is getting all kinds of open looks. It's not their offensive set right now. It's just they cannot buy a basket. They are ice cold right now.
13-7 again, just over the midway point in the second quarter. Chris, is there anything else stat-wise that jumps out to you from what they provided you there during the break?
Well, it's been a really clean game so far. Both teams just have 3 fouls. It's just, like I said, I mean, Gay City conceivably could be up by 10 points right now if they could just make a bucket. It's not from lack of trying. It's not from execution. As I said, they're getting the shots. They're just not there.
And again, the winner will get the home court next week. For the loser, they will hit the road. So, again, a lot to play for here tonight. Again, 13-7 is the score.
As Gay City inbounds the ball, Kendall Quillen has it right at the timeline. She's trapped. She finally manages to get it in, and they're going to call it for 10 seconds. I was hoping she would get it as a late whistle for the official. I thought she got it across, but the ball's going to go back to Union. She was trapped right at the timeline and could go nowhere. So, Union now with the ball. Smith has it inside. She loses control, and I think they're going to get an offensive foul. They're going to get Smith with the foul. That's her first foul, so it's going to go to Gay City. She pushed off a little bit. So, Thompson now with the ball, feeds it down to Quillen underneath the basket. She pulls it back out, gives it to Dunn. Dunn underneath to Steele. Steele goes up. That shot's no good. Rebounded by Emily Brooks. Smith now with the ball for Union. Hands it over to Heather Lips. Lips kicks it back out to Slagle. Slagle looks to drive inside. Shot's tipped. Emily Brooks comes back out with it. Webb with the ball now. Feeds it over into the corner. Shot's up. Shot's no good, but rebounded by Lips. And we're going to have another foul. I believe this one, they may get this one on Kaylee Dunn. That's who it's going to go on. Might have something to do with her grabbing Lips around the waist. I'm not sure, but Gay City picks up their fourth foul with 2:56 to go in the half, trailing 13-7. So Mullins and Housewright check back in for Gay City. On the floor with them is Quillen, Thompson, and Irvin. So Lips has the ball. She looks to drive in. Shot's no good. She gets her own rebound. She goes back up again. Ball's knocked out by Macy Mullins. So Union again set to inbound. That's going to be Brooke Bailey now, trying to inbound the ball. She tosses it in to Abby Slagle. She comes up with it, carries the ball, no call. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by Quillen. She feeds it over to Thompson. Thompson brings it down the court. Kicks it over to Irvin. Irvin pulls for three in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Jada Smith. Oh, more of the same, more of the same. Hopefully when we switch ends at halftime, it's going to make a difference for Gay City. I think they put the smaller rims up.
Sounds like it.
Brooke Bailey pulls for three for Union. Shot's no good. Rebounded, though, by Smith. Brooks with the ball again. She tries to drive in. That layup's no good. And, Heather Lips comes down with the ball, lands, smashes her face on the floor. And I'm not sure why, but they're going to give the ball to Gay City.
Okay.
Lips came down with it like against her stomach and landed on it, and her face bounced off the floor, and I guess they called a travel. It goes back to Gay City. I'm very surprised her nose is not broken on that. Doesn't even seem to be bleeding. So, Housewright has the ball underneath. Looks to go up. Shot's no good, but they're finally going to get a foul. And that foul's going to go on number 22, Brooke Bailey. And that's going to be her first foul of the game. Fifth foul overall for Union. Housewright on the line, and as we all know, she has been deadly this second half of the season. First shot's up, first shot's good, and that's Gay City's first points of this quarter. It comes with 1:52 to go.
You know, their last score was Kendall Quillen's 3 with 27 seconds left in the first. So almost a complete quarter without scoring.
Well, fortunately, Housewright does make the second one as well. So it's 13-9 now with Emily Brooks having the ball. Thompson almost steals it away. Brooks falls to her knees, manages to pass it out, and Macy Mullins comes down with it. There's a scrum on the floor. Mullins is now laying on top of the ball, and Coach Housewright quickly calls the timeout to save the jump ball. 1:35 to go. Thompson kind of collided with the Union players. The ball gets knocked loose. Mullins dives on it. Chaos breaking loose. Coach Bostic, I think, is about to have an aneurysm. He's so upset.
They take a full or 30 seconds?
No, it's just a 30. As you can probably hear from the background, we're sitting right at the Union the Union fans. They are none too happy. I told Dad when he came in, this officiating crew, we've seen them a lot this year. They let the girls play. They're calling it fair, but they are letting them play.
So 13-9, 1:35 left before halftime. Got to get a basket. Got to get to double digits. You got to have a little momentum as we go into the half.
Well, this is even a real good first quarter score.
You know, that's
for either team.
Right.
So hopefully Gay City can get rolling here. Ball's inbounded to Thompson. She kicks it back over to Mullins. 1:30 to go. Mullins gets it across the timeline. Passes over to Housewright, who's out beyond the three-point line. Feeds it over to Irvin. Irvin kicks it out to Quillen. Quillen over to Mullins. Mullins back inside to Housewright. Housewright goes up. Finally, 1:15 to go in the first half. Housewright gets the bucket. So it is now 13-11. Union leads. 1:05 to go. And ball's going to go out of bounds. Mishandled by Heather Lips, and it goes back to Gay City. 1:01 to go.
Gate City in the midst of a 4-0 run, which, you know, really is not a big deal, but, you know, this ball game, that's huge.
Well, points are at a premium right now, so we need all we can get. Thompson has the ball right at the V logo, passes it inside to Housewright. Housewright loses control, rebounded by Brooks. Brooks slings a little elbow, no call. And she's bringing the ball down the court. Mullins all over her. She's looking to bring it in, kicks it over to Jalen Webb. Union looking to swing the ball around as if they're going to try for a three. 35 seconds to go. And Lips pulls for three. It's no